In this video, I'm going to show you how to use an LCD. This is the 20x4 display that you can control it with the ATMegaZero. And this one is very easy to control when you have this module here, because all you need is only 4 wires, or basically 2, because this 2 is for power and ground. But then you also have SDA and SCL. And what we got to do is find, that's why on the ATMegaZero, you're going to find this card that comes with it. And it tells you which pins is what. So when you're connecting things like this, it makes it easier. So like for this one, we got to connect the SDA and SCL. And if you look over here, you're going to see that, that this one is SDA and SCL. So D2 and D3. So what we have to do, we also gonna find the 5 volt. This one runs on 5 volts. You're gonna make sure that the red, the power, you're gonna connect it to 5 volts right here. And then I'm gonna use the purple for ground. So we're gonna use ground right here. And then for SDA and SCL, you have to make sure to connect, so yellow is SDA. So you're gonna take yellow, you're gonna take the ATMegaZero and connect this one there. And then the orange is going to be SCL. So you're going to connect that one there. So we have the ATMegaZero here. And also, if you have the ATMegaZero that has the color pin headers, it makes it easier. So you just got to find the blue, which is mainly for I2C, sorry. So let's do that. So let's connect it. So I'm going to start with the 5 volt. And I'm going to use the 5 volt over here. And right next to that 5 volt, we have the ground. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to connect the ground to that. I'm going to put it right there. And next, I'm going to connect the yellow one, which I know is SDA. And the last one is SCL, which is right next to it. So just like that, this is connected. And now we just have to power it. And then we're gonna write some code. So let's do a test to see. I'm gonna power this up. And you should see something like this. There you go. So I'm gonna teach you how to do this in the computer now. So this is the ATMegaZero with just 4 wires connected. Okay, so now that we have set up the wiring on the ATMegaZero and the display, let's now go ahead and install the library that we're going to use to be able to render some text on that display. So we're going to go to and open the Arduino IDE, and if you don't have that installed, I suggest you to go ahead and install it. And then go to Windows, go to Tools, and then click where it says Manage Libraries. And once you're there, we're gonna search for LiquidCrystal altogether, one word, _ I2C. And just search for that. And then we're gonna scroll down, depending on, I don't know if you're gonna scroll down as much as I am, but, and we're gonna look for a library that was created by Frank. And that's gonna be, even though it says that the library has been moved, it still works. So if you click on that, install version 1.1.2, click install. And once you do that and install, you should be good to go. So now let's install and run one of the demos, or the examples. So if you go to File on the Arduino IDE and click where it says Example, and then look for the menu option that says LiquidCrystal I2C, which is the one that we just installed, and click where's the one that says Hello World. So I'm going to click that. You can close the other screen there, but so now from here, the I2C address is 0x27. That's default. We don't have to change that. And then if you want, you can change the text. Or we can just go ahead. I'm going to connect the ATMegaZero now. Just make sure that your ATMegaZero is connected and that you have the ATMegaZero board set up. And if you don't have this ATMegaZero board set up yet, I'll have another tutorial, and I think I have a tutorial already on the website that will teach you how to do that. If not, I'll create another video that you can see. But I have the ATMegaZero set up. I have the port set up, and now I can just click run and just wait a few seconds, and that's gonna send it to the ATMegaZero. And now when you look at the display, you should see the word hello world, and you will see this line and the ATMegaZero 2004, and you should see all this information displayed on the 20x4 display. So yeah, this is how you run the LiquidCrystal display using the ATMegaZero. I hope you enjoy it.